This is an ABC color presentation.
From Hollywood, the heart of the entertainment world, the Hollywood Palace, with your host, Bing Crosby. Tonight, in blue, Donna Butterworth. The Flying Artons with David Nelson, Marilyn Maye, Bob Newhart, Sonny Cher, Mitchell Ayers and the Hollywood Palace Orchestra. This portion brought to you by the men and women of your investor-owned, business-managed electric light and power company.
All across America, good people are working hard to make your electric service just the way you want it. The people of the investor-owned electric light and power companies. Your friends and neighbors, serving you with vision, faith, and energy, the traditional American way. People working together make America a land of light and power. The employees and managers of the investor-owned electric companies. The millions of people who invest in the business. And customers like you. All across the land, people pull together to make America the most electric nation in the world.
And now, to start another year of entertainment and celebrate the second birthday of the Hollywood Palace, here is your host, Bing Crosby!
Now, just to start things right, we're having a party. I brought the bubbly stuff, and Mitch brought the band. The only thing you can do, join us and toss a few, 'cause this could be the start of something grand. Not just a New Year's bash, 'cause it's our birthday. We're starting our third big year, so give us a hand. Slip on your dancing shoes, throw off those old year blues, 'cause this could be the start of something grand. Now, in the past, we've had a cast of famous stars right here, like Fred Astaire, Sinatra, Hope and Dean, and Mickey Rooney, Rosie Clooney, Victor Borge here. We've had acts from Europe and the Argentine. Pearl Durante, Groucho, Pearl and Judy. Every star you know has played at this gig. I'll make a good-sized bet you ain't seen nothing yet. Tonight will be the start of something. I'm glad to be the part of something. This will be the start of something big. Good evening, and a happy 1966 to all of you. It's really a double pleasure this evening to be here, because this is not only the start of a brand new 12 months for the world at large, but for us it's the second birthday of this temple of entertainment sensationnel, the Hollywood Palace.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Danny. What a surprise.
Never mind the surprise. Sign here and give me a tip.
Oh, now, wait a minute. It's nice of you to come and all, but I know you're kidding.
What kidding? Give me a tip, then we'll start kidding. Come on. I'm working for Western Union. I am just ribbon, Bing.
I'm sure you must
This
be.
is quite an occasion. I mean, the last backstage party I attended was a few years ago. Of course, it was at another palace, not quite as sumptuous as this one.
Where was it?
This palace was in Moline, Illinois.
Ah, Moline.
It was in honor of Madame Torrentino's cockatoo.
Well, Madame Torrentino. She had 12 beautifully trained cockatoos, right?
Yeah, had one trained pigeon, too. Her husband. Hey, come to think of it, you know, she was the first ladybird.
Watch it.
But enough of this fond recollection stuff and talking about my days in vaudeville. I just dropped by to extend my congratulations to the Hollywood Palace and to you.
Well, thank you, Danny. It's most kind. We know we got a lot of other greetings, too. The telegraph keys have been tapping all day.
No kidding.
Would you like to help me read a few of them? Huh?
My pleasure.
Go ahead. I'll take the first one here. Congratulations. Don't forget to watch my show Sunday night, Ed Sullivan. Oh.
The Hollywood Palace. Remember, without me, you wouldn't even be on the air. Jerry Lewis.
Oh, here's one. Would you like to buy 2 million postcards? Dean Martin.
Best wishes and congratulations on your Jack Benny. He couldn't finish it. See, it would have been more than 10 words.
Here's one. Congratulations and continued success. P.S. Don't read the return address on this telegram. I don't want anyone to know where I am. Signed, Hubert Humphrey.
Oh, man.
What's this?
You're living in class. Here's one from the president, Lyndon B. Johnson. As Commander-in-Chief, I command you to tell me where Hubert Humphrey is. Well, me, so long, and if you ever do have Madame Tarantino on your show, please tell her that I was asking about the birds.
Oh, I sure will, Dan.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot. We'll look her up and try to book her. That's old Dan. I just happen to have one more wire here. It says, hurry up. It's getting cold out here. David Nelson. I think I better explain that. You see, David Nelson is, of course, the eldest son of Ozzie and Harriet Nelson. And while other young men these days are out on the surfboards or something or else like that, David spends his spare time working out with a troupe of sensational trapeze artists called the Flying Artons. So let's watch David fly through the air with the greatest of ease with the Flying Artons. There's David changing positions. Now Don Martinez will perform a 3.5 somersault. He's the only one in the country to do this trick. Well, I guess he'll try it again. Well, as you can see, it's pretty chilly out there tonight. Pretty fancy flying, David. I know your brother Ricky was watching from the bleachers, but how do your folks feel about this dangerous avocation of yours?
They think it's fine, and I just wish that they were here to see me at the palace also.
Incidentally, I want to tell you that it's a brand new year, too, for David and family, because the Ozzie and Harriet show becomes an ABC Saturday night attraction on January the 15th. It'll be just before the Donna Reed show. And the Hollywood Palace, of course, welcomes its new neighbors. Saturday night's no longer going to be the loneliest night of the week. We'll be right back.
Did you know that people in every walk of American life are direct owners of the electric power companies? It's a fact. More than 4 million Americans are direct owners, shareholders of these electric companies. Nearly everyone else, probably you too, is an indirect owner through his savings accounts, pension plan, or insurance policies. Yes, it's because the more than 300 investor-owned companies are so widely owned and under sound business management that this nation enjoys the most and best electric service in the world. That's why we like to say, you've got good things going for you with service by the investor-owned electric light and power companies.
Well, as the Hollywood Palace begins its third semester, we like to kind of look back on some of the unexpectedly hilarious moments of the past 2 seasons. And we've preserved some of these rare, sort of unplanned mishaps. Now we'd like to show you some of them tonight. We call them simply, whoop. First, you'll see the famous Victor Borge. That night he had a little trouble with the piano stool.
I'm going to play this Viennese Waltz by Friedman Gärtner, and I hope you will enjoy it. I can't stand it. This has nothing to do with it. I told them there was something wrong with this, and this. I don't know how to do this, but This is not supposed to be because I don't know what to do. No, this is definitely. Can I have another stool or something? I'm awfully so sorry.
Go right.
Am I rolling again? I hate to roll in this. All right. This is awfully low. I'm sorry. Can you stop rolling? I can't play this, though. I have to sit like this like I did a pocket. See on the piano strings, huh? I guess it. Oh, that's marvelous. Then I can really break my neck. I'm awfully sorry.
No, there's no problem.
No, leave it like that. Leave it like that. I'll balance that. All set says you. That's horrible.
Well, that was the irrepressible Victor trying to get to the seat of the trouble here. And later on in the show, you'll see Jimmy Durante, Louis Armstrong, Alan Sherman, Tony Randall, Peter Gennaro, Lisa Kirk, and some others, and some more Hollywood Palace. Whoops. We're now about to share, you and I, in one of the entertainment world's rarest and I think most exciting moments, watching the ascent of a brand new singing star. You're going to be hearing a lot of this girl later on, I'm sure, and here she is, Miss Marilyn Maye.
As helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Might be the sound of your hello, the music I hear. I get misty just holding you near. You could say that you're leading me on. Well, it's just what I want you to do. misty and too much in love. On my own, when I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Yes, I'm misty and too much in love. I get misty, and oh, so in love.
Genuinely beautiful, Marilyn, real good. It seems to me that no comedian has come along in recent years, well, nobody since maybe Benchley or Thurber, who has captured and depicted the vagaries and the foibles of the American scene so accurately as Bob Newhart. And we'd like to present him to you now. Here's Bob.
Thank you. You may have seen an item, I think it was last week or the week before in the newspaper, about a bomb that had been discovered in London from World War II. It was unexploded, and this expert team of men went out and they defused this bomb. And they carefully worked off the fuse, and it was very exciting. And there was a movie made on the same theme about two men defusing a bomb. And I got to wondering what would ever happen if a non-expert, non-heroic team of men were ever faced with this problem. So I would like to take you now to a small coastal city. We find the chief of police. He's sitting in his office expecting nothing more than a routine phone call from one of his patrolmen on the beach. Hello, Lieutenant Stevenson here. Patrolman Willard Hackmaster. Oh, hello, Willard. Listen, Willard, you're supposed to call in every half hour, you know. You found a shell on the beach. You think that's unusual, do you, Willard? Finding a shell on a beach? It isn't that kind of shell. Doesn't it sound like the ocean when you hold it up to your ear, Willard? Oh, that kind of shell. Oh, it's probably a dud, Willard. I'll send some men out in the morning. Oh, is that right? Gee, I was sort of hoping that was your watch making that noise, Willard. I'm going to give it to you straight, Willard. You got a live one there, Willard. Willard, stop that whining. Willard, you've got nothing to worry about as long as that thing is ticking. Now you and I are going to disarm that thing, Willard. No, I'm not coming down there, Willard. I mean... Don't bring it in here, Willard, no! Willard, I know this is dangerous, but I'm taking just as big a chance as you are. I mean, this is my responsibility, you know. I mean, if that thing goes off, it's me they're going to want to talk to, not you. I have the manual right here in front of me, Willard. Describe the thing to me. Yeah, it sounds like a torpedo of some kind, Willard. It's probably one of ours. Are there any markings on it? Made in Japan. Well, it still could be one of ours, Willard. Are there any numbers or anything like that on it, Willard? M109. Let me look that up, Willard. Nothing, Willard. Boy, you found a beauty there, Willard. that thing is, Willard? 6 city blocks, Willard. What do you mean you'll call me back? There's a telephone booth 7 blocks away. Willard! Willard, I know this is dangerous, but if we can save 1 human life, that's the way you feel about it, eh, Willard? Willard, I have the manual right here in front of me. Now, according to the manual, toward the rear of the thing, there's a plate held on by 4 screws. You see that? Yeah, now, it says the screw should be carefully removed with an M192 screwdriver with a plastic handle and a demagnetized head. You don't have one, huh, Willard? Well, try a dime then, Willard. Yeah, you got it off, Willard? Now, there are 2 wires in there, Willard. One is sort of a grayish blue, and the other one is sort of a bluish gray. You what? Willard, you picked a heck of a time to tell me you're colorblind, you know? You're supposed to put that on your application, Willard. Willard, you can't resign. Willard, you can't resign. I want to thank you so much for inviting me to the birthday show.
Well, if anyone belongs to the birthday show, it's you, Bob. You were on the very first Hollywood Palace program. I'm very happy to have you here. I'll tell you something, though. After listening to what was happening down there to that fellow on the beach, we're all a little nervous.
Well, I wouldn't be too nervous as long as you just soak the birthday cake. I can't see any problem.
I'll put it in the La Brea cockpit.
All across this great land, there are more than 300 investor-owned electric light and power companies. The people who work for, manage, and invest in them form a partnership with you, the people who use electric service. To keep electric service plentiful, dependable, and low in price across America. And they're working hard to make it even better tomorrow. That's why we say, you've got good things going for you with service by investor-owned electric light and power companies.
This portion of the Hollywood Palace has been brought to you by the men and women of your investor-owned, business-managed electric light and power company.
You know, there's an old saw that says sugar and spice and everything nice, that's what little girls are made of. Well, you add a lot of talent, and you have our next charming guest. She's a native of Hawaii, and she's sung her way to stardom on the screen, and now she's been signed to headline her own series on ABC television next season. And she's only 9 years old, this youngster. Here she is, Donna Butterworth.
Swanee, Swanee, how I love you, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be among the folks in DIX. I even know my mammy is waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks up north will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Way down on the levee in old Alabama, there's Daddy and Mommy, there's Ephraim and Sammy on a moonlight night. they're saying. But while they keep playing, I'm humming and swaying. It's the good shit, Robert E. Lee, that's gonna carry the cotton away. Watch them shuffling along, see them shuffling along. So take your best gal, real pal, go down to the levee. I said to the levee, and then join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song, it's simply great. Mate, waiting on the levee, waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Swanee, how I love you, my I give the world to be among the folks in need. I even know my mammy's waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks up north will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore.
Wonderful, Donna. Gee, you have a remarkable amount of poise and charm for one so young. 9 years old, huh?
Well, thank you, Mr. Crosby. May I say something in Hawaiian?
Why, sure, go right ahead. What was that?
That was hula talk for saying happy birthday to the Hollywood Palace.
You're the cutest thing since smoke signals, Donna.
Would you like to learn the hula, Mr. Crosby?
At my age, you think I dare? Well, it might be a good idea at that. You know, I've been looking for a new dance since I flunked the Watusi. Well, let's try to the only song I know is Little Grass Shack. Want to go back to it? I want to go back to my little grass shack in Kealakahua, Hawaii. I want to be with all the Connies and Wahinis that I knew long ago.
Try the motions, Mr. Crosby.
Think I dare? I can hear those guitars playing on the beach at Condown. I can hear Hawaiians saying, it won't be long till my ship will be sailing back to Kona. That's a grand old place that's always fair to see.
Wait, George, I think he scrubbed it.
You think I scrubbed it?
I'm just a little Wahine.
And a homesick island boy. I want to go back to my fishing port. I want to go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii. Where the huma huma nuka nuka apuawa.
Oh, where the huma huma nuka nuka apua.
Where the huma huma nuka nuka apa go swimming by. Donna, you know, I'd like to have you tell us another story with your lovely hula hands. That's very interesting, that kind of communication. Show me.
Well, here's one you might like.
Let's see. You go ahead and I'll try and interpret. We'll be back. The Hollywood Palace with Ben Blue, Sonny and Cher, and more surprises in the Hollywood Palace. Isn't that what you said?
I don't know. I was just drawing my nails.
once more in the Hollywood Palace.
Hey, buddy. It's the 4th time this month you've been late.
Gee, I know. I've been having a real rough time starting these cold mornings.
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Weather like this, you ought to use that dry gasoline.
Dry gasoline?
At Sunoco, your car starts like it's summertime.
Sunoco, Sunoco. With Sunoco dry gasolines, your car starts like it's summertime. Sunoco, Sunoco. With Sunoco dry gasolines, your car starts like it's summertime. Sunoco, Sunoco dry gasolines.
Make this the winter your car starts like it's summertime with the dry gasoline at Sunoco. When you stop at Sunoco, you go with confidence.
You know, pantomime has really become sort of a lost art, but happily for us tonight, we have one of the most accomplished pantomimists in the world, I think. And with the help of our scenic department, he'd have us believe that we're in the middle of Rockefeller Center watching the skaters on New Year's Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the greatest, Ben Blue and company.
Cold. All right. Come home as soon as you finished work. Okay, bye-bye.
For the pains and fever of a cold or flu, Bayer works wonders. 2 Bayer tablets bring all the pain relief power your cold can use.
Come on, get out.
It's cold and snowy and
Sure, that extra care and thoughtfulness works wonders too. But to relieve the aches and pains and fever, Bayer works wonders.
I did it myself.
Bayer aspirin is pure aspirin, not just part aspirin. No pain, no fever. Bayer works wonders.
And now here they are, the recording sensations of the year, the honeymooners of the Hullabaloo set, Sonny and Cher.
Now that you've left me, how can I live through another day? Watching my dreams turn into ashes, and all my hope into bits of clay. Once I could see, once I could feel, now I know I've become unreal. I walk the night without love, stripped of my heart, stripped of my soul. But now my love, now that it's over, I feel the world closing in on me. Here come the stars, coming around me. Here's the sky where the sea should be. What now, my love? Now that you're gone, I feel fool to go and grow. Who cares? No one would cry if I should live, if I should die. But now, my love, now there is nothing, only my last goodbye, only my
Sonny and Cher. Oh, you're a wonderful pair. Tell me, how did you two meet?
Well, I just parted his hair, and there he was.
That must have been about 5 or 6 million records ago, huh? You know, you two made some very big waves during 1965. What are your plans for 66?
Well, you know, these days you can't make too many plans with the draft and everything. Cher might have to go.
But we've made some New Year's resolutions. What about you, Bing?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't be without him. Wouldn't think of starting the new year without him. Have you made your resolutions? Have you jotted down a list? Are you absolutely certain that there's nothing you have missed?
It's a perfect opportunity indulged in each community as everybody lifts their New Year's cup to straighten out the things that last year you fouled out. We made a list. We made a list.
Number 1 on my list, you'll be glad to know. This year I'm gonna let my hair grow.
We made a list. We made a list.
The first thing I'll get is a big sign to wear to tell which is Sonny and which is Cher.
We made a list.
We made a list.
I'm gonna cut down on sweets. No more loud checkered clothes. I resolve with Bob Hope not to mention his nose.
Have you made your resolutions? Have you jotted down your list? Are you absolutely certain there is nothing you have missed? It's a perfect opportunity indulged in each community as everybody lifts their New Year's cup to straighten out the things that last year you found.
The heartbreak of psoriasis.
What does psoriasis look like?
It may first appear as a crusty patch on skin or scalp.
Can it get worse?
Yes, and it can leave skin rough and scaly.
Can anything relieve the itching and scaling?
Yes, new Tegrin. It's guaranteed, or your money back. Guaranteed to speed relief from itching, work fast to remove scales, and continued use helps keep scales from coming back. Try Tegrin. It's guaranteed.
Every man who wears dental plates knows there are times when loose dentures can destroy his sense of security as a denture wearer, as a man, but not with Polygrip. Polygrip grips your dentures. Say this pencil is your denture. Powders can leave gaps, weak spots. Your dentures can let go. But with Polygrip, no gaps, no letting go. Polygrip makes the seal that makes you feel secure.
Well, now, as we promised, here are some of the more hilarious moments from the Hollywood Palace's first 2 years. Here's Jimmy Durante, for instance, congratulating Louis Armstrong on his 50th anniversary in show business, done as only schnoz can do it.
Louis, I want to congratulate you on this precipitous... It's all right. Oh! You notice they can't stick the Randy, can they? Let me put it back where you was. Louis, I want to congratulate you on this prestigious and suspicious occasion.
Now, here's Tony Randall and Alan Sherman in that moment of truth that anyone who's ever walked on a stage fears the most. I think the French call it déshabille.
We can do it together.
What's it about?
It's about, I'll tell you what it's about.
You're saving time. Keep going, don't stretch it.
What it's about, what's going on? What it's about.
Do you remember what it's about?
Yes, I do. Oh.
This is the celebrated Santos, attempting a somersault on the wire. He made it. And here are some of the best in the business having their ups and their downs. what happens, the show must go on. Pretty game fella, that last guy wasn't he? Our thanks to a bunch of good sports for letting us watch some of the wildest falls since Niagara. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our honored guest on this anniversary occasion, the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, Sam Yorty. Very, very warm welcome to the Hollywood Palace, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Bing. Glad to be on with you.
Good. What's your secret ambition? You were telling me about it a little earlier this evening.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm happy to be here and tell you about my ambition, Bing. Actually, I'd sort of like to be a song and dance man.
Oh, if you're a song and dance man, you might get a booking on the Hollywood Palace.
Oh, no. I might get a chance to be a United States Senator.
George Murphy. But you have a more important duty, a more...
Yes, what I really came here for, Bing, and ladies and gentlemen in the viewing audience, is to wish you success in this great show starting your third year.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Bing, you know, we're very proud of you in Hollywood. You're one of our really great stars, and I think that Mr. Vanoff and Mr. Harbach and all those who have put this show together with you deserve our commendation. And on behalf of the city of Los Angeles, it's a real pleasure to present you with this citation. And to say to you, we're proud of you in Hollywood. We're proud this show is produced in Hollywood.
Thank you.
The entertainment capital of the world. You don't mind if I get that in?
Got to be.
And we just wish you years and years of continued success with Hollywood.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor Yorty.
Here's some advice for the upcoming year. There's a lot to be learned. So listen here.
Now once a tiny 6-year-old mite wanted more than flying a kite. Everyone thought that might right, wanting more than a kite.
'Cause he had
high hopes,
he had
high hopes, he had high apple high in the sky hopes. So anytime you're feeling low, almost letting go, think of that freckled face. Today he's flying rockets in space. Old man Time has got in his licks. He threw the ball to young 66. We hope he's got some slick tricks to get us out of this fix. And we've got high hopes, we've got high hopes, we've got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're feeling sad and blue, here's what you should do. Start each day with a cheer.
Here comes a happy, healthy new. Here comes a happy, healthy new. Here comes a happy, healthy new year.
Thank you. Thank you, group. It was certainly very nice of you to be with us so often during the year just past. We appreciate it. For everyone in the Hollywood Palace, thank you, danke schön, merci beaucoup, or whatever. And just keep coming around in '66 because there'll be tickets in your name every single week. For people everywhere in this world of ours, may the new year bless your land with peace. And for all comedians, singers, dancers, acrobats, may the year bring you the nicest gift of all, a booking in the Hollywood Palace. Check with your agent. Next week, your hostess will be Kate Smith. So don't be late, mate. Start the new year with Kate. Good night, and thank you very, very much.
This you by Polygrip, a modern cream denture adhesive that grips evenly, comfortably, firmly all day long. Polygrip grips when powder adhesives fail. And by Bayer Aspirin. Bayer is pure aspirin, not just part aspirin. Bayer Aspirin. Bayer works wonders. This is Dick Tubell speaking. Don't forget next week at the Hollywood Palace, Charles Aznavour, Albert T. Berry, Charlie Caroli, Juliette Krauss, Hosanna Rao, the Eight Rodos, Schreiber and Burns, and your hostess, Kate Smith. Appearing with Ben Blue were Joan Kane Fields, Bob and Ken Snyder, Ilona Adams, and Michael Blake.
Hi, I'm Red Buttons.
Fred Clark.
In The Double Life of Henry Fife, I play an accountant. Spy. An accountant. Watch the premiere in color on Thursday, January 13th on ABC's exciting new second season.